PlayStation 5. It's going to happen. When's it going to happen? We might know.
Ooh.
Thanks to, of all things, Call of Duty.
Wasn't there a new one that came out?
I don't know.
No, Black Ops. Yeah, there was a new Black Ops.
I don't know. Is there a new year? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I keep seeing advertisements for it all over the place.
Yeah.
And for some reason, like, the logo for it is like 4 lines. What does that mean?
Yeah, because 4.
But that's not how
Ops
Roman
4.
numerals work.
I know this. You know this. But this is
Maybe
EA
they
we're
don't.
talking about.
Or is it like scratch marks? You know, like the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the dash. What do they call that? Tally marks. Maybe that's what they're going for.
Oh yeah.
Because like I always saw it and I was like, this isn't a Roman
Where's
numeral.
the
What
V?
is this?
You need a V in there.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, how do we know this based on Call of Duty? Explain.
Yeah. So there has been a job posting for Call of Duty, and it is being how Call of Duty is developed. Of course, it's handled by at least a couple of different studios. Infinity Ward and Treyarch are.
I thought we were about to start talking about an Avengers movie right there.
No,
And then you
Ward,
said Ward,
duh.
and I was like, oh, okay.
Infinity Ward.
That's way too close. Just add
Avengers
a D.
Infinity Ward.
Oh, man.
So Infinity Ward kind of handles the off years, and then Treyarch does the other one. Treyarch is the one that does the Black Ops, sub series of Call of Duty. So in this job posting made by Infinity Ward, they stated that they are looking for someone who would need to have a strong interest and passion for first-person shooter games, and they'd like them to work on an exciting, unannounced next-gen title. So,
But what else could it be? I mean, if it's Call of Duty, what else could it
right, and this is Infinity Ward. This is basically all Infinity Ward works on.
Yeah.
Same with Treyarch. Treyarch used to make the Spider-Man games. I believe they made the Spider-Man 2 game that is still excellent in my book. And, but they just kind of trade off. So, if we go by... I believe it was Call of Duty Ghosts that came out in 2013, and that was cross-generational, where it came out on both, Xbox 360, PS3, and PS4 and Xbox One. So that's probably going to happen with this generation too. Like, you'll have PlayStation 5, but you'll also have titles coming out on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One for a while, and the Xbox 2, maybe.
Xbox 2.
Whatever, or the Xbox One Y.
Because we immediately jump all the way to 360, then you go down to 1.
Right.
And now you got to work your way back up. And years from now, we'll just have another 360. It'll be exactly
maybe
the same.
it's a 180 or 720. I'm not
At a
too
45
sure
degree
how
angle.
this works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I would have predicted too. I mean, if we were talking about it earlier, and I didn't know about this rumor, I would have said, I bet PS5 comes out winter next year,
Yeah. Well, I mean, this will be 2019 if
that's
this
next
is
year.
correct. I know, but everyone's been saying it's probably going to maybe be announced in 2019, but not come out till 2020.
Nah, I bet it'll be like Christmas of 2019. Do they do Christmas releases normally? Is that like a Nintendo thing because they're little kids?
No, usually new consoles, not handhelds. Handhelds are wild cards. They can come out at any point in time.
Oh, right, because the Switch came out like March. So that's usually early in the year.
Yeah, I want to say the Vita came out February of 2012. The 3DS came out, I want to say, in June, maybe, or maybe a few months before June. But yeah, it's kind of like the first half of the year's handheld releases, and then consoles are normally released in the October, November, December, fourth
so
quarter.
maybe like fall of 2019.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I believe that's when November is when the Xbox One and PS4 came out. So we could be looking at not even, about a year from now being on the cusp of the release of the PS5. So, and I think that's fine to do that. I mean,
how many years has it been since the PS4? It's been
2013.
Yeah.
So that'll be 6 years. And yes, the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, the 360 especially, that came out in 2005. and that had like an 8-year
Yeah.
run. So,
Very successful run.
but
dude.
before that even happened, normally it was about 5 to 6 years that you would get out of your console before the next cycle, before it would repeat and you'd get a new generation of consoles.
I'm wondering if after this new generation, if we're going to start to see an even longer gap between, just because the technological advances. I don't know. It's almost like we've reached a ceiling at this point.
Yeah, I've mentioned that before. The diminishing returns are becoming quite apparent.
Yeah.
And you're really only getting resolution increases, frame rate stability increases.
It's kind of like these like smartphones, like all these like stupid little iPhone increments. It's like we made this a little better,
exactly,
and this, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not every year like iPhones are. But like,
well, some companies do release them every year, like Google Pixel phone.
no. I'm saying like these the stations, the consoles.
Okay, that kind of brings up another topic that I'm like, no, don't go there. When we were talking about right when we were talking about the PlayStation 4 Pro coming out, a lot of people were saying, well, this is probably going to be the new norm, but we're just going to have like every couple of years we're going to have a refresh of the hardware. Yeah. And it's like you can't do that. That's going to make everyone go crazy.
Yeah, well, it's like if you do that, you're taking away specs that could be increased for the next generation entirely. Right. So just wait longer. And
I forget what we were talking about before, but I'll say it here again. If you have the old hardware, you think that maybe you're getting a gypped version of the game.
Right. Yeah.
If you have the new hardware, you think that your version of the game is being held back by the old hardware. So there's this paranoia that happens where and you know what? One of them is right. Either the newer hardware is being held back, or the old hardware is just can't keep up because that's not the target.
It can't be neither.
Right. So it's kind of crazy. Like I hope that I do think that we're probably going to be seeing these half cycle upgrades.
Right. Like, see, like at this point, it either needs to be something super innovative, like the Switch, or nothing, because otherwise you're just going to get tiny little tinkers, that they've done to them, and it's just like, what's the point?
Right.
Like unless you've got some totally new idea, like the Switch or stuff,
Right. And the thing is are we going to go to 8K TVs anytime soon? I know you can get them if you've got about $10,000 to spend. You can get an 8K TV.
Didn't we talk about this before, that your eyes literally can't see the difference?
Mine can't. And I know that there are definitely some scientific studies out there to back that up, basically saying like, from this distance you can't see a difference.
You've seen an 8K TV?
No, I've seen 4K.
Oh, and you can't tell the difference between that and what?
And 1080p.
Okay, yeah.
4K is supposed to be like 4 1080p screens.
Yeah,
and I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's so, but as far as next year and this, I mean that.
I think it's a chance. I listen to a lot of other people kind of that are industry analysts, and they give their own opinion on this. And a lot of them say no, 2020 at the earliest is when this is all going to happen. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean,
sooner.
Sony is slowing down with their PlayStation 4 releases, Xbox One releases. Anyway, Sony is slowing down with their PlayStation 4 releases. So
yeah.
Signs point to 5 not being all that far away.
Yes.
But yeah, let us know in the comments below. You think we're full of hot air, or do you think that 2019 is the magic number? Let us know.